Johnny!
Welcome to my nightmare.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Let me play with this, Daddy.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Fear Freaks Podcast. My name is Braden. We're waiting a few minutes. Destiny's going to be here in just a few minutes, but we decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the show started. Obviously, tonight we are going to be watching The Meg. We're doing a live watch party / commentary in order to prepare for The Meg 2, which is in theaters everywhere this Friday. And speaking of The Meg 2, I do have a quick little thing that Warner Brothers sent over. They sent it to some of the Phoenix press. So there's a little box that I want to show with you guys that they sent over to me. So enjoy this little video here that I made to help promote The Meg 2 in theaters this Friday. This is also not a paid promotion. This is just something that the press is doing to help promote The Meg 2 in theaters Friday. Enjoy this, and then we'll get Destiny in the stream. So that's a little care package that Warner Brothers sent over for a little promotion for The Meg 2. Definitely excited to check this one out, and also very excited to check out The Meg again tonight. I have not watched this entire thing since it has released in theaters, actually, now that I think about it. So I'm definitely excited to see it again. And I know that back when Destiny was out here visiting, we had started to watch it. I fell asleep during it, but yeah, definitely excited to see this here again tonight. Let me shoot Destiny a text saying that we're ready for her. And yeah, let's go ahead and get her in here. The comments just went away. And I want to say hello to the chat here tonight. Obviously, we've got Lamontre. We've got Brandon. What's going on, buddy? Goodreal. Brentman. Destiny, what's going on?
Hey.
Welcome in. How you doing tonight?
Here.
You're here. Yeah, same, honestly. It's been a rough start to the night, everybody. That's for sure. We're just saying hi to everyone here in the chat room. Brandon, we'll go ahead and flag this question, and we'll get to this here. That'll be one of our pre-stream points. We've got Byron. What's going on? Denise, how are you? We've got Maga Cat. What's going on? Brett, man, I'm glad that you very much enjoyed the Shark Dance. Antonis, what's up? Chris, Blu-ray, how you guys all doing tonight? I hope you guys are having a great week so far. And I will, as always, let you guys know when we are going to start the movie. It is streaming on Max, so if you guys don't have it on Blu-ray, DVD, or 4K, you guys can stream it on Max, which is how I'm going to be watching it. I think that's how Destiny's watching it as well. So you guys can watch along with us as we watch the film. But nonetheless, Des, what's going on? How's everything going? This is the first episode we have done in over a month. Can you believe that?
Yes, I can. I can believe that. How's it going? You know, frantic today, rushing around.
Yeah.
Here. Everything else, though, pretty much the same. Yeah. I feel very awkward or like out of it now because I wasn't there for the opening. And so I feel weird that I just joined in because usually you have like that build up with like the theme song.
Yeah, normally we have our little I'm Braden, I'm Destiny. Tonight it was just a little weird because of the whole just I don't know. It's just a weird night. So we're getting back into the swing of things, people. So, enjoy tonight. On Friday, luckily, thank God, we have a Fear Freaks bonus this week. This upcoming Friday, we are going to be doing the Scream 6 Drink Along round 2. So actually, this is kind of me preparing. I've got a few different setups here, seeing how this works. Because the last time, I think my computer was just it had too much power running at the same time, which is what I think essentially was the issue with that. And overall, it was just a really, really, really bad night for me. So
I was loving it.
You know what? We powered through, though. We powered through. We finished the movie. I may be taking that episode down once this round 2 comes up. We'll see. Maybe I'll leave it there. Maybe I won't. But nonetheless, got a reboot here coming up this Friday. But yeah, we are starting late, so I do want to get started on the movie as quickly as we possibly can. But Brandon, I did see that you had a question about our thoughts on Scream 6 or Scream 7. So Scream 7, Destiny, what are your thoughts about the Scream 7 news that was announced here today?
I have mixed feelings because this is something we talked about in April. And then I remember when a lot of the cast started to follow Christopher Landon, you're like, I don't know. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I think it does kind of suck that Radio Silence isn't going to finish out the trilogy just because they've been there for the first 2 movies. But also, I think if someone else was going to do it, I think Christopher Landon is a great pick because I've loved pretty much everything he's been associated with, whether he wrote it or directed it. And also, he's really good when it comes to horror comedies. And so I think he can add that sort of comedic element back to it. Because I feel like Scream 6, there's funny moments, but Scream 6 is definitely pretty dark. But I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I just want it to end on a good note. I just want the movie to be good. So, but I really do like Christopher Landon. So I'm excited.
Same. Yeah, I think that Christopher Landon is a pretty solid choice as a director. I do think he's going to have some homework to do in terms of, understanding Scream and everything. I know that he's got the Arachnophobia remake here coming out as well, which I'm sure if that scares me, then that's all I really care about because everyone knows I'm petrified of spiders by now. If you guys have been watching us for a while, if you guys are new viewers, then yes, I am terrified of spiders. It is my biggest fear in life. But yeah, so I think that he's gonna be. I think he's gonna do a good job. I'm going in optimistically. Let's hope that if he is also going to be writing it, obviously they're probably not going to announce a writer here until the writers' strike is resolved. They can't really be making any sort of deals with writers right now. But there is a meeting coming up this Friday. I know that is hopefully going to be the start of the resolution of that. So very, very much looking forward to that. But yeah, I think that he's a pretty solid choice. I think that he's a good one to take it on. I hope that he does a good job. Obviously, we are now all rooting for his success, that he has been officially hired. So, and it's also good news that Scream 7 is officially moving forward. We were kind of in the dark on that as well. We're just kind of is this happening? Is it not happening? And obviously today with the news of him being hired to direct, it is happening. Brettman, thank you so much for the super chat here. I think it was because you spilled your margarita. No. I was having an awful night before I spilled my margarita. The margarita spill was just the capstone of the entire night. And we did get a super chat. So
first, you gotta make some money for mommy, okay, baby?
So first super chat back. Thank you so much, Brettman. We appreciate it. Super chats are always encouraged, not required. But thank you guys for obviously that. Okay, so with all of that being said, are you ready to rock and roll?
Yes.
Okay, so we got the movie pulled up here. I need to put in my headphone and make sure that everything here is good. Oh, by the way, do you have Do you have a little commercial in the start of it?
Yeah, I freaking do. Okay, I just
Okay.
skipped all of them.
I'm at 58 seconds. I don't know where you're currently at.
58 seconds. What the fuck?
Sorry, 48 seconds.
48 seconds. Oh my god. I went way too far. Hold on.
Nope, hold on.
Don't be starting this already.
Okay. Here's the deal. Rewind it all the way and hit skip to where you get to the movie. Because that's what I just did. I went ahead and skipped it until now it's about to start.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
All right, you good?
Yes.
All righty. Cool. And we're going to go ahead and count down from 3. All right, everyone, we're about to start the movie. If you guys are going to be watching along with us, we got 1 hour and 53 minutes. And here we go in 3, 2, 1, and play. Got the nice blue Warner Brothers logo coming up here under the ocean.
I do like that. I like when movies incorporate whatever movie it is for like the opening.
Yeah.
I think that's always fun.
I definitely agree. Mud Nelson, what's going on? Welcome in. Misael, what are you referring to? Who picked what? The Bob's Burgers thing? If you're guessing that, it's just no, it's Destiny. The Meg. The red. Arachnophobia watch along? Maybe eventually. That's going to need to be a drink along. That can't just be a watch along. That needs to be a... We're going to be drinking to that.
Grow up.
Listen to me. I've been getting slanderized by people online all week. Like, yesterday, I tried to post something nice. If you guys followed me on social media, you guys know I posted the picture of Destiny at Mad Monster, and I got slanderized in the entire chat.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That was wild, is what it was.
Brad's comment was my favorite.
No, Brad's comment is the one that made me the most mad.
That was my favorite one. I mean, we both know it's not true.
Jason Statham here, because Jason Statham is fantastic. So,
oh yeah.
Dude, Jason Statham versus a freaking Megalodon, man. I mean, how better of a concept can you get? Like, I mean, this is the only man that can take on a Meg and be okay.
Yeah, and then have to do it again.
And then have to this time 3 Megs. 3 Megs in the Meg 2.
That shit's crazy. Where are these sharks coming from? I mean, I'm sure they're going to tell us, but like, come on.
It is hilarious in the trailer, like where he just like puts his foot up and basically like stops its mouth or whatever. I'm like, yeah, this big ass shark, you're just stopping its mouth right there with your one leg.
This movie feels like weird watching it now because, you know, they're underwater and the things being like crushed. And the last time when we tried watching this, all I can think about were the people on the Titanic thing, you know?
On the Titanic sub?
Yeah, because I was just like, oh God. Oh no. Because in this, spoiler alert, this thing's about to fucking blow up too. So I was just like,
uh-huh.
Pretty scary.
Who will win, Jason Statham or Rob Zombie? I gotta go Statham, man. I mean, Statham's an action star.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Rob Zombie. I mean, I would put like, I'd go like a 90-10, 10 being Rob Zombie and 90 being Jason Statham.
Rob Zombie wears really thick boots, though. So I bet he could kick.
I'm sure he could, honestly. But I'm still taking Statham. Statham knows martial arts and all that shit.
Who would you rather hang out with, though? Jason Statham or Rob Zombie?
I'm hanging out with Jason Statham.
Interesting. I'd rather hang out with Rob Zombie. And I would want to go to his house to go see all the shit he has down in his basement. But that's just me.
So does Ghostface. Ghostface wears thick boots.
He does. But Rob Zombie
says
has him.
that I've never seen Arachnophobia. It's like it's more comedy, honestly. It's got horror elements, but it's actually more of like it's like a horror comedy, which does end up actually working for Christopher Landon to be remaking it because he could have some fun with it. Which is why I hope he doesn't direct that movie and then implement the horror comedy like he's been doing. While it's worked for those movies, I hope he doesn't do that over the top. Like you could have some comedy, and we've seen that. You could have some comedy in Scream and have it work. But I think that yeah, like it's just going to be interesting to see what he does. Also, you can't hear any of this movie, can you? Like you can't hear it. Like, okay, I'm just making sure. I wasn't sure if like my headphone was like picking it up or anything.
You're good.
Just making sure.
Actually, I can hear the
I
whole
need
thing.
is a freaking copyright strike on because you could hear the whole movie.
No, trust me. I would let you know. I cannot handle that. Rainn Wilson.
With the freaking Nikes.
Yeah, I think my brother, Ryder, I think he has almost those exact pair of shoes, except they're blue. All right. Oh my God.
Yeah. I can't hear you.
I said I don't think my subtitles are working. Oh. Awesome. I'm gonna fucking break my TV.
My movie paused for like 5 seconds because I put on my subtitles or whatever. But if you're like 5 seconds ahead, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, thanks, Brett, man. What the hell is going on tonight? Well, let's hope that we get it out of the way on our first one back. You know, you guys know this with us. It's always an awkward first episode back anytime we take some sort of a break. And, you know, this is on me. It's on me that we've been gone for as long as we have. I do apologize for that. There was one week that we were supposed to do it, that we were both lined up to do it, but you were unfortunately not feeling great. So, you know.
Aw. My bad.
Yeah, you're supposed to do this whether you're sick or feeling 100%. Like, you didn't know that? That's part of the contract of doing the show.
First of all, I don't even handle work like that. Therefore, I will not be handling this like that. Absolutely not.
Are you excited for Saw 10? After the trailer, I am.
After the trailer, I'm not.
That's wild, honestly. I think that some of the traps actually look pretty damn good.
Okay, to be fair, I wasn't excited for it before the trailer either. So the trailer did not diminish my excitement. It also did not enhance it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here. I will be seeing it though in theaters because I've only seen Spiral in theaters, so this will be my first actual Saw movie in theaters. But I'm just not excited.
I am more excited for Saw X than I am Exorcist Believer as well. So,
see, the trailer for The Exorcist Believer, I was actually more excited because going into that, I was like, what the fuck? But then watching the trailer before Oppenheimer, I got so excited, and I love the music, obviously, from the original. It was great. So, yeah, I'm excited. I don't think, obviously it's not going to be as good as the original of The Exorcist, but I think as long as it's like I don't want to say fun, but if it's just like a decent popcorn movie, like I won't be mad at that. I don't have super high hopes. I just want to be entertained.
So this is like actually interesting. Like I think the concept of like the Meg being beneath the surface, like a softer surface to get down to be like they're like a whole new world. I mean, this actually theoretically could be a thing.
Well, yeah, because it's like in the Piranha remake, it is like below, and then they like there's like the earthquake or whatever underground, and it like breaks open the ground, and so they come up, and I feel like that makes more sense because where the fuck would these sharks be? Even though obviously the ocean is huge and it goes down so far, and we have not discovered nearly enough of it, which is fine with me. I feel like I don't need to know more about the ocean because I think it's terrifying, and the more I know, I just won't want to get in the water at all. But I do think it's possible. I bet there's still a big ass shark out there somewhere.
Yeah, like I find it interesting that it looks like the bottom, but it's just a cloud that they go through, like right through, and sink now even further into the depth of the ocean. Hey, it's the fish with the light on it.
What are those called? I don't want to look it up. I just saw a freaking TikTok the other day, and it's called like recess therapy, and it's an interviewer that like interviews kids, and this kid knew all about this little fish, and I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then they showed it's a fish with a light, and I was like, oh my god.
It's not like a thermofish or anything like that, I don't think, but
an anglerfish. Is that what it is?
Angler? There
Anglerfish.
you go. Anglerfish. Fish with the light. I will say though, like looking at this, like it looks really pretty down there, just like because they have lights and they can see that they put everywhere. Because that shit in the dark can't see shit.
No.
You see but like 2 feet in front of you, like
you probably couldn't even see that. I don't think you could see like anything, which is pretty scary.
I mean, this stuff though, like, well, they have like their lights and everything, so it makes it look nice.
Like it's lit.
Huh?
The lights make it look like it's lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's good to be back.
Is it good to be back?
Meh.
Back and freaking sassier than ever. Let's just continue the Braden slander this week. I get it.
It's kind of fun.
It's not. It's the
not
last
when it's
time
real stuff, though. When it's real
I give
stuff, I'm like,
anybody a compliment online. I'm complimenting myself online from here on out, and that's it.
You do that anyways.
I know. I'm just going to continue to do it because I don't get slanderized for that. Hey, Jeffrey, how we doing? Is the news today about Scream 7 real? Yes, it is. It was confirmed by The Hollywood Reporter, Bloody Disgusting, Variety, all those big sources, as long as it comes from one of them, it is real, unless they make a mistake. We gotta.
You know what I realized today? Sorry to cut you off. I was watching the kill count for this earlier when I was at work. And the guy, oh, where'd he go? One of the guys that's down there right now is the guy from Dr. Sleep. That becomes Danny's like friend. Hopefully we'll see him again so I can point him out. But I did not know that until earlier.
Who?
I just said when it shows him again, I'll point him out.
The guy with the glasses?
Maybe. That one right there, yeah. The one with the glasses with the plaid flannel.
Him?
The one that's wearing the flannel with the glasses.
The one that's above the water.
Yes,
There's
my
three
bad.
people cutting in and out of this scene that has glasses on.
I know, he said. So the one with the glasses? Can you hear that?
Hear
In
what?
the background?
No.
Okay.
I don't hear anything. I can hear the movie and I can hear you. So
Okay. Someone's deciding to take a bath while I'm streaming.
rude.
The bath is right near my freaking room.
Is that guy looking at the radar in season 2? The QB and I don't know. I'll have to look because I know that guy's also in Fear the Walking Dead. He's, I think, the lead role in Fear the Walking Dead. Which movie terrifies you more, The Meg or Underwater? I've not seen Underwater. If I can compare open water to The Meg, I'd say that I'm more terrified of being in open water than anything. With seeing nothing, being eaten by a Meg, honestly, it would just be 2 seconds, and you're gone. But floating around out there being toyed with by a shark, fuck that. I'd rather a Meg literally just come up and just snatch me because at least it's done. Swallows you in one piece.
I think underwater's more terrifying because I won't say too much, but they're literally stuck on the bottom of the ocean and they're out there walking around in suits on the bottom of the fucking ocean. And it's completely dark. They barely have any lights. And what is out there is pretty scary.
Mm-hmm. Jonas. You drink too much.
I don't like seeing his toes out. It's kind of freaking me out.
His toes?
Yeah, wearing those sandals like that. You know?
It is weird seeing Jason Statham wear something like that because he's normally dressed super classy in a suit or something.
Got a nice little hat on.
I will say he does wear the shit out of that hat though.
He's rocking it. I'll be right back. I've done downstairs.
Okay. Are you going down?
Yes, but I was trying to cover up my bed a little bit because it's a fucking mess. Sue me.
I was gonna say she was struggling there for a second, right? She was struggling with getting off the bed for a hot second.
What?
Oh shit! I thought you were downstairs.
What did you say about me?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing.
I heard something.
I said you were struggling with getting off the bed for a second.
So you called me fat.
No. You were just rolling back and struggling to get up for a second. Listen to me. You don't even look fat at all.
Thanks. I'm sorry. If I have a chair, a box, 4 VHS tapes, and a laptop right in front of me. So I had to be careful.
That is true.
I'm out of breath, though, from going up and down the stairs. Maybe I am fat. I have not seen it yet. I was hoping tomorrow, I was talking to my friend Diana today at work, and I was like, "You want to go see a movie tomorrow?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay, we have 2 options. We can either watch Talk to Me or we can watch The Meg 2. So I'll either be seeing that hopefully tomorrow or maybe this weekend or sometime soon. Yeah.
Have you seen Safe? I've not seen Safe.
No.
Sebastian, what's going on, man? Welcome in. No problem. If you're looking at coming in and watching the movie, we're at about 21-ish minutes or almost 22 minutes. So
Oh, no.
oh, geez. See, I do like the story of this, like how Jonas does realize that he wasn't crazy, that there was actually something down there with them, and it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, it sucks that they they blame what happened for him, like on him, but it's like in situations like that, it's either everyone dies or you save the people you can.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks because obviously you don't want anyone to die, but also they weren't freaking down there. Like you don't know what they saw.
Right. Exactly. Like they like to, all these guys that aren't down there like to think they know what they saw, but they didn't. He was there. He did what he could.
Exactly.
So,
And that's
Brandon says, oh, sorry.
It's a tough choice to make, you know?
It is.
So
Hey, even Captain America says that. He says, in this job, we save as many people as we can. Doesn't mean everybody. So,
yep.
that's what you had to do. Captain America said it first. Brandon says, would you guys talk about or live watch those cheesier shark movies like Ghost Shark or Sharkola or Six-Headed Shark? I don't know, Des. What do you think? Would you ever want to talk about those, or would you
Probably
ever want
not.
to? Would you ever want to watch them live?
No.
No. Okay. There's
Never.
your answer. So the answer is no. We will not be doing any of those. We may talk about them if like we decide to watch them off stream, and we just like it's something that we just chat about in the beginning. But that's about it.
No. I used to love cheesy shark movies as a kid. But I'm telling you, on the last drive-in, when they were showing Sharknado, I was just like, oh boy, you know? So
Hey,
I just don't think I can commit myself to just like putting myself through all those shitty shark movies.
I like Sharknado quite a bit. The first one, at least, they definitely get cheesier and a little worse as they go on. But a lot of people hate this movie. But I think out of all the crappy CGI shark movies, it's a gem. I think this movie is great. Honestly, I don't think it gets enough love. Yeah, the Meg definitely you could tell is computer generated. It's no Jaws. Let's go with that. But I will say, of all of the shark movies, there are 2 shark movies that's come out within the last 10 years that I think are actually worth watching and are quite good. This and The Shallows from 2015. I think that both of them have been quite good. They're both certainly better than 47 meters down, both of them. I'm not a fan of 47 meters down. Neither of them. So,
Wow.
yeah, not a fan.
I do like the first 47 meters down. The second one, awful. I was so disappointed.
I didn't even finish the second one. I shut it off. I was like, I can't do this. So
I remember, okay, spoiler alert for 47 meters down, uncaged. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so there's a part in that movie, they're in this, like, they're in the water, obviously, and it's, like, surrounded by, like, these rocks, and they're trying to, like, get up. And so they're, like, climbing on this thing, and then it's, like, the dad's turn, and the shark, like, jumps up, but it looked so bad. Like, the way the water rose up and the way it just looked awful. And that's one of the only parts I can remember from that movie is just how shitty it was, which is disappointing because Johannes Roberts did that one and the first one. And he did The Strangers Prey at Night. And so I was just like, and I didn't know he had done those when I watched them. And then learning that afterwards, I was like, okay, the first one's good. And then I was watching the second one, I was like, oh boy. Oh. But yeah, I like the first one.
I don't know, like the first one, even like right off the beginning, like they kind of like make like like how in the opening of Halloween it says John Carpenter's Halloween. In 47 meters down, it like makes it seem like it's gonna be like this next big great horror movie because it's like Johannes Roberts 47 meters down. It's like just put 47 meters down. You don't need the name above it. Like it's not going to be that great. And the story of 47 meters down, I'm sorry, I just cannot get behind at all. Like, oh, she's literally on this trip going to do this to make a guy jealous. So dumb. It's so stupid.
That's crazy. Who would do something like that?
I don't freaking know. Who would?
I wouldn't be getting the water, but I would do something. I'd figure something out. Look, you don't understand.
No, that's genuinely insane. It's like when you break up with somebody, you get rid of them on everything and you don't look back on anything.
Yeah. Woo. Anyways, I like 47 meters down, so whatever. But The Shallows is also very good. Blu-ray, I saw someone post something about that earlier, but I didn't even like look into it at all. But I did see a post about it on Facebook, and I was just like, huh. But, sometimes people just say stuff.
Yeah.
Good thoughts.
Look at Jonas being decent with kids. Hey, crazy. I will say one of the best things that I love in the trailer of the Meg 2 is when they're like, it's not going to be the same thing as last time. And some of the new characters like, what happened last time? Like, you don't want to know.
You do not want to know.
Braden, you seen Bait 3D? No, I actually have not. I've seen Shark Night 3D. We did watch that. And
Share your thoughts.
Shark Night 3D is terrible. It's awful. It's honestly watchable in the sense that it's got a pretty fun, fast pace to it. But other than that, it's actually terrible. I will say it did throw me off that there was more than one shark in the water. That was definitely something I didn't expect. I thought that it was only going to be one shark, but I did not very much enjoy. I gave it like a 2.5 stars on Letterboxd or something.
You did, yeah.
Like, I just like didn't like it. Like Destiny's sitting there, she's watching me, she's like, and I'm just like Mount Rushmore the whole
Literally.
time. Like,
sometimes it's okay just to have fun. Sharks in a lake, I have questions. It's a saltwater lake, therefore it's plausible.
There are actually freshwater sharks too in lakes.
Yeah, I know.
One of my biggest fears as a kid actually was when I was in the lakes, especially after what movie did I see? It was honestly, I was like, this is like in my Jaws era, but like we had family friends that had a lake house out in Wisconsin, and we would go on their boat, and my biggest fear is that I would jump off and a shark would jump up and snatch me because I couldn't see under the water, either that or a crocodile. I was thinking one of them. I'm like, I'm gonna jump in, boom. And didn't I sent you the TikTok the other day? Did you watch it? Because I don't know if you commented on it or not, but it was the people in Florida that are zip lining over the alligator park. What kind of white person came up with that idea? Literally, they're zip lining over the crocodiles, or over the alligators. But do you guys know how high an alligator could leap out of freaking water? And
like
they're just
full body.
They're literally going like right over them. I'm like, it's a matter of time before that is on the news. Guaranteed. Who's doing that? I'm not doing that. I will go sit out there with popcorn and watch as somebody does it. I don't mind being from a distance, but honestly, it would terrify me just being around because a freaking gator can be walking back to the lake or whatever.
Just walking on just 2 feet.
Well, they walk on 4, so.
That's what would make it funny if it was walking on 2 feet.
If it was walking on 2 feet, I don't even know what I would do, honestly.
Just like a person.
I would just be like, I think I was like high or some shit. Like I just
you just Florida,
maybe
checks out. Also, Brett only likes Bait 3D because it has Sharni Vincent in it. So he's biased. But I only like Shark Bait 3D because it has Xavier Samuel, so I'm also biased.
Dude, Bait 3D doesn't even sound good.
It happens in a grocery store. When have you seen sharks in a grocery store?
I haven't.
Bait 3D, there you go. It's honestly, it's not that bad. It is really fun.
Ooh, dang, she just got smacked.
Smacked.
The first thing is the giant squid, right?
Yeah.
It's the squid and it like wraps itself around her ship, and then the Meg comes down and.
Hey, what if we just watched it play out?
Hey, you're acting as if neither of us have not seen this movie before.
There could be people that haven't.
There it is. There's the squid.
That's also pretty scary, though.
Yeah, that is. Giant squid.
Oh my god.
Oh. Just literally imagine seeing this out of the window. Just like imagine seeing this thing just carry a
Oh my
giant
god.
squid in its mouth.
I think I would die. Just immediately.
That's actually a pretty good shot, though. The CGI actually looks really good right there. Like when it comes by for the first time.
Yeah. And I like that it's not like a full on, full body. You just see like from underneath, but you see its mouth, which I think is like,
Yeah, tell him, Jonas. Tell him that you're not crazy.
Yeah.
And he looked at him right in the camera and said, I'm so glad I'm not crazy.
Okay, like that doesn't look that great.
No, yeah, that of him swimming up, yeah.
That's kind of giving me Jaws 3D vibes with the shark swimming towards the glass because it just looks like one-dimensional.
Not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
But I understand.
Like
yeah, I get what you mean. It's not, but that is like.
That is charming and it's cute and I love it. How many people do you think have met Rainn Wilson and were like, hey, will you sign this? And it's for the Meg, Because he's obviously The Office is like, I feel like what everyone knows him for. But how many people do you think are like, hey, I loved you in the Meg?
I feel like that if you're a shark movie fan, I feel like that I'm sure he's gotten a couple of them.
A couple?
But I don't think you can count on more than two hands how many times that's happened.
Yeah, I would agree. It's probably very minimal. But like if I were to meet Rainn Wilson, I would want to get something House of Thousand Corpses signed.
Yeah. I don't know. I would get something Meg signed. I'd bring like my Meg box now and I'd be like, hey, can you sign this?
Just the box.
Just the box.
Cardboard box.
Yep.
Can you sign this for me? Oof.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, people. Move fast. You guys hear anything like that? It's time to start hustling. That's all I got to say.
Oh, yeah. You better start moving. Oh, this part's kind of sad. Oh my god.
I will say the Meg does look kind of like when it was swimming away right there. I thought it did look a little small, but
yeah. Damn. And the note. That's sad. Have you seen See No Evil? Wow. You'd probably hate it. Another one I watched so much as a kid that I loved. but it does have Kane the wrestler in it.
It has what?
Kane the wrestler.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
I can hear my brother outside the door. He was talking to my mom and he said, I'm pooping, by the way. I'm going to go. Oh my God.
Dude, why is everyone just like literally so fast to blame him? Because it's like, once again, yeah, it happened, but it's like he makes a good point. It's like, you go down that deep, you take your life in your hands. That's a very good point. Like, you make the decision to do this. You understand when you sign up for a job like this that this is dangerous, and if this happens, then that's it.
Yeah. Also, like this time he was already up top and like he wasn't even like, like looking at him, like how the fuck was he supposed to control that?
Mm-hmm.
A nice long shower after almost dying. Love it.
As she gives him like one last glance, like before she walks out the door. She's like, okay, then carry on. Eyes him up and down, and yep, and gives him another look.
Okay, he answered the door pretty much freaking naked. Would she be fair with a body like that? So do you think the Meg is out there right now?
Honestly, the ocean's so big, there's a lot that we haven't discovered yet. But do I think that a Meg is out there? No. Do I think that there are big sharks out there? Yeah. But I mean, literally, a Meg would have to get up to 70 to 90 feet. So, I don't know. I'm going to say no, mostly because I don't want to believe there is. But if I'm it's kind of like the question of aliens being in space. Like, I do, obviously, like, the government's now officially confirmed that aliens are
Say,
real.
whether you believe it or not, they're real.
So, yeah. But when it comes down to the Meg, I'm going to say no.
That's crazy. Okay, what about mermaids?
I don't think mermaids are, no.
If there's people living up in space, you don't think it's possible that they're also living in the water?
No. Space is different. It's a different planet. It's a different home world, essentially.
What about fish boys? Yeah, what about fish boys and lava girls? Are those real?
No.
Did you know that Pedro Pascal is in the newest Shark Boy and Lava Girl movie?
Is he?
Yeah, it's called We Can Be Heroes. And it's about the kids, the daughter of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Taylor Lautner did not return, if anyone was wondering. Pedro Pascal is in it, yeah. Pretty interesting career choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I talking about before? Mermaids?
You were asking if a Meg
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
So you believe that a Meg is down there?
Yeah, why not? And I also think mermaids could be real.
You see the little fin on that thing? The dorsal fin?
Oh wait, you said fish boy. Why did I say shark boy? Do I think fish boys exist? Yes. Just one though. Yeah, the original girl from Shark Boy and Lava Girl, she is in We Can Be Heroes. This is, I think, one of the coolest parts of the movie. Bigfoot is real? Probably. You know that one episode about iCarly where they try to find Bigfoot? That is a good episode that I cannot ever find streaming anywhere. It's so weird, but great episode. Do you think Slender Man is real? No. That one, no. That's just a creepypasta story.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Thegami Master was. I didn't see that he asked that question. I thought you asked it, and then immediately just said no, as if like you were answering your own question. So I didn't even. I was like, at first, I was like,
look at the movie.
Ooh, there it is. Oh, Fachi, what's going on? It is a very fun watch. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, imagine just seeing that.
No. Also, whether it's an intentional nod or not, great nod to Jaws 3. I think that is one of the coolest parts of Jaws 3D is that scene when they're walking through the tunnel and the sharks above.
That is cool.
I love that. Is the Mothman real in West Virginia? See, that one I'm like on the fence about because I've watched a lot of movies about, or not a lot of movies, a lot of videos about the Mothman and like, you know, people going there and trying to see them. And there's been a lot of stories and I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just the first encounters with like the Mothman, they're so like similar and the way they describe them and stuff like that. I think there's a chance. I think if literally they confirmed aliens are real, I think if aliens are real, I think that opens up, you know, a lot of opportunity for all this other shit.
Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah, maybe. Maybe 2024 is going to be the year where we just discover everything's real.
I'm not mentally equipped.
I mean, we've lived through a new historical event literally every single year, so. What?
Nothing. Also, we haven't even talked about that Ruby Rose is in this movie.
What's that?
Ruby Rose. the girl right there that was literally just talking, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty cool seeing her in this. I didn't watch all of Orange is the New Black, but I watched like a little bit of it. And I remember whenever I saw her in the trailer, I was like, no fucking way. Ruby Rose, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even know if she's acting anymore. I haven't seen her in like anything. The Loch Ness Monster.
What was the historical event this year? Well, we're currently living through it, and it's the fact that, but nobody gives a shit because of all the other problems the world's facing with the economy and everything. The historical event is that aliens are actually real. The government has confirmed that aliens are real, but nobody cares because they're just so fed up, I'm sure, with everything else that we've lived through ever since 2020 started. So, yeah.
Yeah. Which
Ruby
also,
Rose is in John Wick Chapter 2. She is.
really?
Yeah.
I guess we didn't get to the part when she was in it.
Yeah, I know you fell asleep.
Yeah,
I fell asleep during the Meg, so.
I know, I was going to say that. Oh my god.
Oh.
What are they talking about right now?
Huh?
What are they talking about right now?
A tracking device.
I don't have subtitles on. And I can't hear. So,
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. A tracking device. Thank you so much.
Yeah. He said, why don't you guys just put a tracker on it? Did you guys ever watch Shark Week?
Valid point.
I was going to say, how come none of them have been featured on Shark Week? But then I was like, oh, they just studied the ocean and that's it. Like, they don't study anything else. Maybe the life that's in it a little bit at the bottom, but.
I agree, Aaron. I also think that's why no one is really reacting, because this is already something like people have known about.
True.
For a long time.
Another valid point right there.
Wow, what a brave man.
Bro, literally just dives in the water with a freaking 90-foot shark in it.
Did you guys watch the Jackass Shark Week? I did not watch the show. No.
Nope.
I've never watched Jackass.
All right, peeps that are just coming in, we have about an hour left of the movie.
Jesus Christ.
I love the just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I do think that's a fantastic shot, though, of like him swimming and then the camera panning up and seeing the thing. Yeah, bro, are you kidding me? Are you? This is a great Jaws reference.
Yeah. Oh my god. When he looks down, it reminds me of those TikToks of like the professional shark swimmers.
Mm-hmm.
Now that shit is scary. Just the way, like, them looking down in the ocean, and when you see the shark like slowly come up because it's so like murky.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Uh,
Dude, seeing this in theaters, my hands were actually sweating during these moments. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. This movie does do a great job at building a good amount of suspense. Like,
I will agree. I get really anxious watching shark movies. Not like, the silly ones, but like whenever I watch like The Reef, like that one gave me really bad anxiety because this is like one of my biggest fears is being like in the water surrounded by a shark, which is why I don't like to get in the water for that very
mhm.
reason. But just like the thought of being in the water and just feeling something like go against your leg and then seeing the fin, like terrifying.
Yeah. No, it's something, that's for sure. Why?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm watching the movie. Watching this wonderful movie.
It is a wonderful movie. I agree.
Brett said, imagine if Tom Cruise was in this movie and doing these action sequences for real. There's something that happens later on that Jason Statham actually did. Obviously, not with the real shark, but the action sequence he did, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, Jason Statham does all of his own stunts too.
What a man. I haven't gone swimming at all this summer. I was quite frustrated because we had a pool and I was so excited to go swimming all summer. And then the pump broke and there's a leak in the pool. So now the pool is down and they're getting rid of it. And we're just going to get a new one next year. But that means I don't get to swim this summer. I was like, finally, fuck yeah, I got a pool all summer. Nope. I was like, all right. We'll try again next year, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I know. I love swimming.
Look at that. She started giving him shit and now she's looking at him like she wants some.
Damn. She fell into his trap.
She did.
I could always buy a pool. Yeah, but I want a big pool. I want to be able to swim. I don't want to sit. And I'm not buying a pool. Yes. I am, yeah. What? You don't like public pools, do you? Not preferably, but also I don't think there's one around here. Ryder had to come in here and let me know that he's never having Taco Bell again. So I don't think he had a really good experience in the bathroom. He did. He was trying to whisper. He came in. He's like, "Are you on a live?" Adorable.
I know, I heard him.
Ooh, all these little sharks. Well, I say little. They're still big.
Got a hammerhead. Teeny tiny
Cute.
8 foot. Oh, they're scattering.
Not a good sign. The beefy crunch burrito. I want the fucking quesarito to come back. That makes no sense. How are you going to get rid of something when you have everything to make it? Brandon, I don't blame y'all because I don't even eat Sonic. But, you know, I mean, I'll eat it if I'm at work. But I don't. I am never like, oh, you know what sounds good right now? Sonic.
Dude, how did that cage not break?
Because it's strong.
But in the Meg 2, that glass that we just saw breaks when she says it's Meg proof, and then it literally busts through the glass.
It's because it's a sequel and everything is bigger in the sequels. What's the word on those new buffalo chicken bites? No idea. I don't know if they're good or not. But maybe. They look like raviolis, though. They kind of freak me out a little bit. But I'd say try on Brett, because we sell a lot of them.
Jesus Christ, he's literally basically swallowing her whole. Like, he's swallowing that thing.
Oh, no. Oh. Ooh. Oh, no.
This kind of reminds me of Jaws 2 when she can't get up because of it's like slippery.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, but she made it.
Dude, get out. That thing can just jump up. What are you doing? Say thank you after you're safe on.
He said, nope. I'm not getting blamed for this one, too.
He said that, and he said, we going
You're
to share
my wife.
a kiss. He was like, we're going to be sharing a kiss soon, so.
You got to get up here so I can give you a kiss.
Nothing like saving her life and then doing it.
Doing it?
Oh, yeah, that too. That's happening too.
Oh, that thing, he's just so ugly. The shark is, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of sharks are still like cute to look at, but he's just an ugly big guy.
He is pretty ugly, isn't he?
Yeah, he just looks so, I don't know, wrinkly. Ugh. I guess he is old as fuck, though. I shouldn't shame him. Womp womp. Aaron, I have not watched Beau is Afraid. It's had so many crazy reactions.
I've not watched it yet either.
I've heard people describe it as like if you have anxiety, it's that for the entire movie.
Really?
And like movies like that already have anxiety and then they like make me anxious even more like that. Like if you've ever seen Mother is like a movie I watched, and that one, like by the end of it I feel like I couldn't breathe. And so I don't know if it's like on the same like sort of, like heightened sense, but if it is that, I don't think I could sit there for 3 hours, because I tried to rewatch Mother and I could not do it, and I already know how it plays out, and I couldn't do it. So yeah, it's tense. I don't know, maybe at some point, but I don't know if my heart could take it.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to see it yet. So
Uncut Gems, that's another one I haven't seen, but I do want to, because is that the one with Adam Sandler in it?
yeah, that's the one that he
And
actually should have gotten an Oscar nod for.
him, and I think it has Julia Fox as well. I think she's in it. But I would watch that, maybe. Yeah, I would. Anxiety ridden, but in somewhat comedic way. I'll give it a watch at some point. Oh, Starry Eyes. That one is... You haven't seen Starry Eyes, have you?
Starry Eyes? Haven't seen it.
No? Okay. Well, very good movie. It has, from Doctor Sleep, she plays Wendy in Doctor Sleep. That actress, she's like the main actress of Starry Eyes. It's a very good movie, but it's like, it gets really nasty. Very, very nasty on all kinds of levels.
Hmm. And this is where they realize that there's an even bigger one out there.
Hey, guess what? Jaws 3. Yeah, a lot of Jaws 3 love tonight. Get the fuck out of the water.
Right?
Aw. I like that guy too. That sucks. Damn.
Literally, goddamn.
They quite literally... Oh. What the fuck? Why did it do that? I was gonna say they quite literally need a bigger boat.
No, yeah.
Genuinely, they need a fucking bigger boat. You're gonna need a much bigger boat. Yeah. Dude, fucking help him. I can't swim, really.
He says, "Don't pull the racist stuff on me." Like,
Just fucking help him, dude.
Jeez, Jonas is just saving everyone in this family is what's going on.
Literally, he is out here saving people. The ending of Lake Placid. Oh yeah. I also remember in one of the Lake Placids, it's either like 2 or 3. I think there's a shot of like 2 of the crocodiles. And that's all I can remember from that entire movie was 2 of them. And they're out in the woods, and it was awful. And they looked terrible. Rose the Hat's my favorite character in Doctor Sleep. I love Rose the Hat. Very
Love
good.
Rose the Hat.
Yes. Let's just call it a day and get back on land, I say. That's what I'm saying. How are you so chill in the water like that? Even, let's say there's not another Meg. Even if there's not, there was still like 5 sharks down there earlier when she was in the glass tank. So, even if there's not another Meg, there's still sharks.
Yeah, no, I'd be terrified. Fuck yeah. Yes, I've seen Nope, and Destiny has as well.
Very good movie. Very good. I was listening. I know Brett mentioned the Podmortem podcast the other day and talking about like the Nope episode, but I listened to that one I think yesterday, and I highly recommend if no one's listened to the podcast, Podmortem, get on it. If you listen to podcast,
Blu-ray does need to watch Doctor Sleep. I definitely agree to that.
Hand it over. I want that money!
What?
I love that. Of course, I love it. I picked it out. Yes. Yep. Yup. I agree, Brett. Great episode.
There it is. Touche.
That thing is the devil. There's still 40 minutes of this movie left.
Rebecca Ferguson plays Rose the Hat, and she plays her masterfully. There is 40 minutes left, but the last like half is really exciting. Or like the last act is so good. So
Shit's about to get crazy.
yeah, we haven't even gotten to the beach scene yet.
No, that's when shit gets crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, the Friday 13th Part 2 episode. It was so good. Yeah, I think today I listened to the... Because I haven't listened to... Like, I'll go through phases. So, at work, I've just been listening to music. And so, I haven't caught up on any podcast episodes. So, I've been, like, binging Podmortem. Today, I listened to the Return of the Living Dead episode. It's pretty much what I listened to, like, all 8 hours at work. Was just different episodes from them. But I listened to Return of the Living Dead. It was hilarious.
I've seen Silent Hill, but I haven't seen it in a long time.
I have not seen it. That makes sense, Brett. I don't know what my favorite episode of theirs is.
You what?
Talking about the Podmortem, Brett said his favorite episode is Your Next, but he's biased because he's one of the people that suggested it. Also, it's his favorite. I remember one of the first episodes I listened to was like Jennifer's Body, and they liked it, but not like fully liked it and stuff. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't listen to podcasts like when I'm trying to find a new podcast for my favorite movies. Because then if they like tear apart my favorite movies, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. But I think Jennifer's Body was my favorite, or my first episode. My favorite might be, I like the Final Two Destination one. Mainly because I made a joke in my head while listening to it. And then seconds later, Renee, who's one of the hosts, she made the same joke. And then I laughed about that for like 3 minutes out loud because I thought it was funny. Also very sad her dad just died. I've been talking through it the whole time. Very sad. Rip. At least they had a good moment before he went out. Renee's laugh is amazing. Every time she laughs, I laugh. I love it. And I'm so upset because I remember telling you one of the podcasts that I listened to where they were at the Fan Expo in Dallas, and it was Podmortem because they live in Texas, more in that area. And I wanted to meet them while they're there, and I was so excited. I was messaging Travis to be like, hey, like, where are y'all? Like, I'm like, I'll try to like find y'all and stuff, or like, if we see each other, it'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're at a convention with freaking thousands of people, it's a little hard. So I wasn't able to, but maybe next year if I go, because I really wanted to see them. Hope they're coming to Houston. I know. I wish they would come to Houston. That would be cool. How did her dad die?
He was knocked out by something. So I think he got hit in the head or something.
Okay. Because like I know he was just kind of passed out in the water and he saved him, but he looked like he was fine. But yeah, he probably, I don't know.
Could have been like internal bleeding or something like that too.
Damn.
She said the line. What? She said it. She said it's not about the ones you lose, it's about the ones you save. Kind of hypocritical coming from her, I can't lie, after what she told him earlier, but
Character arc.
She also did say that she was sorry earlier as well.
Yeah, she did. So they made up. That's what I'm saying, Brett. If you're going to die in a shark movie, it better be by the shark. I'd be disappointed if I didn't go out by the shark and be like, I got flipped into the water. Oh.
What they should have done, like, if it was me and I was on that boat and I had like internal brain bleeding, I would just say, don't waste money on my funeral. Just throw me in and let the shark eat my body. Boom. There it is.
Okay.
So I die right there and then just throw me in and let the shark take care of the rest.
Noted.
I'm not yawning. I didn't yawn.
I think you did.
I didn't.
I feel like.
Yeah, and then this guy's an idiot and goes out to try and kill the Meg at night.
The worst time to do it. I'm only yawning because you said the word. I
What's that?
wasn't yawning earlier. I yawned because y'all were talking about yawning, and
Say
then now
look,
Greg's
y'all.
telling.
She yawned.
I yawned because y'all said the word yawn. I'm not that tired. I took almost a 2.5 hour nap earlier.
I know. We got Falcon and the Winter Soldier to watch tonight too, so we're starting that tonight. Or at least getting through one episode.
Yeah.
Exactly, Brandon. Tony, are you yawning? Seriously? Well, I'm trying to break it down.
You don't bring up that name around me.
Hey, yeah, y'all. You guys should have seen her during Spider-Man Far From Home on Sunday, was it? She was legit out. Like, I mean, as soon as it said in memoriam and it was showing everyone that we lost from Avengers Endgame, yeah, she was. Look, she's crying right now. She's. It's starting.
Oh my god, I'll never recover.
Or you could watch Guardians 3. That is true. It's on Disney Plus. We could watch that tonight.
Either way, I'm gonna cry, so I don't really care.
Oh, look at even Maddie's in here now. He says instant tears.
I kind of want to watch. Listen, I'm so fucking tired of crying. Okay.
If we watch Guardians, I'll stay up for that entire thing. It's 2.5 hours, but I'll stay up for the whole thing.
Oh my god. Well, let's see. This is 30 minutes. 40.
30 minutes.
That's not that bad. I might be. Yes, I just watched WandaVision for the first time. I was fucking crying. A lot. I know, that's what Braden keeps saying. It's the trauma phase. I don't want it. Like I told Braden, I miss when the movies were fun. I want the Avengers. I actually was watching that earlier, but I fell asleep. I woke up right when the movie was ending, like the ending like music playing. I was like, what the fuck? But I was trying to rewatch the Avengers earlier.
Did you get your pen? I'm sorry, I was in the shower. I don't know where I put it.
Yes.
5:30.
Hey y'all, too bad that this is a freaking killer whale instead of the freaking megalodon. Hey Destiny, what's up? Are you frozen? Is she frozen? You were just frozen.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
Thank you. I'm not tired. I was just crying.
Is Destiny Scarlet Witch? She could be.
We're gonna find out. I was shaking in my head when I saw Talk to Me. It's only an hour 35. I know. I was looking at that earlier because I was trying to see Talk to Me and the Meg too, like the same day. So I was looking at the run times and I couldn't like line it up. But I saw it was only like hour 35 and I was like, fuck yes. That is what I'm talking about.
Oh.
That's fucking crazy. Its mouth is so big. You are completely missed. Ew.
Oh.
I will agree. I think a lot of movies are definitely like sitting there for Oppenheimer, which I loved though. 3 hours, it didn't feel like it. I was fully into it. I didn't feel it, but my body did. I stood up and I was like, oh my God. But it was worth it. So
Yeah.
some movies, I don't mind that they're long. Like Doctor Sleep. Doctor Sleep is long. And I want to watch the director's cut, which is even longer. I feel like that's a movie I want to see more of. But a lot of movies, though, I don't think need to be as long. My favorite Avenger is Tony Stark.
Same.
Brett, get out. Get out here with that shit.
The dad joke. I will say, dad joke on point. Dad joke is on point for a fact.
One person here likes it.
I enjoy that very much, actually. Mostly because that does sound like something that I would say, does it not?
Door closed. Unfortunately, yeah.
I'm yawning. I did yawn. Caught. Everyone caught me. I'm just going to fall asleep right here. I'm just going to lean back.
I've literally done that before on stream, so.
Oh, we got the heroic music playing. It means that they're gearing up during the last 26 minutes for their final big plan.
You're pushing it, buddy.
Pushing it with the jokes. Hey, Brett, man, make sure you save some to tell us in person next week. Brett, I'm fully counting on when you're absolutely blasted that you have some incredible dad jokes. Don't let me down on that. Please. Please.
I'm sure. You know what? I will probably also be drunk, so maybe I'll find it funnier.
The fact that you don't find them funny is crazy, honestly.
Look, some of them are funny. Hey, I tell Brett when they are genuinely funny. Some of them, he's
here
made
we
me
go.
laugh.
This is it. Everyone shush. The banana reference is definitely from Jaws the Revenge.
We just don't talk for the last 25 minutes of the movie.
No, we're going to talk, but I mean, everyone just shut the hell up.
Everyone shut the fuck up. No typing either.
Sorry, but are you going to also?
I'm so glad to know that this tiny puppy actually lives as well. Pippin. Jaws reference.
Jaws reference.
I actually just understood that too. I forgot what the dog's name was, and I was like, Pippin. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a Jaws reference.
Oh, so cute. Oh my god.
So glad to know the dog survives, though.
Spoiler. Another Jaws reference.
This third act is basically just Jaws references.
This is just Jaws.
It's almost like they take the best moments of Jaws and they just throw it in the third act here.
This is like the Spark Note version of Jaws.
Basically.
Yeah. That's fucking scary.
Bruh. I'd fall off right there. I would be.
Well, I don't even think they can see. They're just, cruising along. Also, that beach, I would never go to that beach. That is way too many people. Have you ever been to a beach that is that crowded?
No.
Never.
Like, if there's that many people in the water, I don't like being in that tight of a space. I like my own space. Like, I
Yeah.
like to have my own area.
Now
And
this
this is
cool.
wild. Like,
The
are you
fucking
kidding me?
ball.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's what sets him off, too, is he sees the ball.
Also, there's so much shit going on. You
There's
got
way too much.
all these people swimming. You got decks in the middle of the water. You got people on jet skis. You got the ball, floaties everywhere. Uh-oh.
Ooh, the tracker's off.
They are fucked. If it wasn't a shark pulling this thing, it might be kind of fun. I agree, Brett. This ending reminds me a lot of Piranha 3D. That was another one I was going to say because Piranha 3D, again, it's everyone, which I feel like that makes a little bit more sense because it's not like the full open ocean. It is like a smaller section of it. And so, like, and it's like a smaller town. So, like, everyone is like compacted in this and it's spring break. So, like, that, I feel like that makes sense. But yeah, this ending reminds me a lot of Jaws, or not Jaws 3, Piranha 3D.
I will say all the and this again, like there's so much panic now going on that a shark is that close. Not even just a shark. Oh.
Oof.
Dude, can you imagine if this movie was rated R for this scene? Like you just see like the blood like ripping through and everything.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy that it's not rated R. I wish it was, but you know, whatever. Oof.
I love that. It just comes up and the whole thing just pops.
Yeah, me too. I wish it was rated R.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see more blood and more gore.
I will say it does look like that they took this scene in this movie for the Meg 2 and just elaborated on it. Like it just looks like it's going to be even crazier in the Meg 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm all for. Because, I mean, I feel like, yeah, I like that scene was just kind of cut a little short. You know, like I thought I remember it being crazier.
Yeah, because well, you have all these people. So all these opportunities for like different, you know, death scenes or like just different like action scenes as well. But yeah.
Yeah.
Because also like that part was really played up in the trailer too.
It
Was this scene with everyone there.
But the way it was cut together was basically just little snippets of everything that we just saw. Like,
Yeah.
To make it look like it was crazier. Still, we get some pretty fun chase scenes though, like with it, like here. That's a really cool shot of like it going down and you see it like swimming over.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, at least they got a bigger boat.
They did in fact get a bigger boat.
They did indeed.
Also, they needed one.
Yeah. Of course, something had to go wrong.
Yeah.
Of course. Why wouldn't something go wrong?
It's about how it usually goes. Oof. Jaws 2 reference?
Yeah.
With a helicopter?
Mm-hmm. Except this one wasn't taken down by a shark. It was taken down by another helicopter.
By another helicopter?
But, you know, hey. Lighthouse, what's going on? Thank you so much. And we love you.
You gotta do it like this. Ooh.
No, I do it the way that Ryan Gosling does in Barbie when he's singing.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Does anyone know why Dave McRae's live stream from this past Friday isn't on his channel? No. What did he talk about?
Does anyone know?
Friday.
I have no idea.
No.
Wasn't it the Halloween H2O 25 years one? I think.
Maybe that's what it.
I just saw that though earlier. I just saw it. I don't know why I would have taken it down, but I don't know. Were they talking about the Exorcist on Friday for two dudes and some bullshit? Maybe. If it was the Exorcist stream, then maybe he was sharing some of the trailer and maybe Universal flagged it. Who knows? I know Universal is one of those companies, like having done reactions for their films in the past. They do put copyright stuff on videos that contain their content. So if that's what it was, then maybe. I don't know. Oh.
God, that is so scary.
I know. Dude, he really pissed her off.
Oh, right in the eye.
Oh.
That was the thing I was talking about. I saw like some of the footage of him like stabbing into like the fake shark piece.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was pretty sick.
It was pretty cool. All the other sharks are hungry. Oh my god, that's a fuck ton.
Yeah, that is fucked, isn't it?
That is the circle of life.
It is weird that there are bigger sharks that will feed on smaller sharks and everything like that. Like, it's weird. Like, I actually saw there was something on National Geographic. It was like a TikTok I saw, and it was an alligator eating another alligator. I was like, when the fuck? I knew sharks eat smaller sharks, but when the fuck did alligators start eating other alligators?
It just started actually last week.
I mean, news actually.
Yeah, it's this new thing going around.
Why is nobody talking about that? Why is that not a thing? Look at that. The dog survived.
Yay.
The pup survived. Will the pup be lucky in the Meg 2? We don't know. We know that the pup is on the poster, the same pup.
It's a little, yeah, has me a little nervous for this little dog.
The dog is actually the main character. We just don't know it until the sequel.
The dog is going to be like the connecting character. Jason, he's not going to be in the third one. When there is a third one, it's going to be the dog.
That tiny dog versus the shark.
Who will win?
Real. Me too.
Very cute. What a crazy wedding day as well.
Dude, imagine that. Imagine you're getting married and a fucking 90-foot shark is after your boat.
That has to be good luck, though. You see a megalodon on your wedding day? Because, you know, they say that rain on your wedding day is good luck. But what about seeing a megalodon? No one ever talks about that. Finn, that's actually kind of funny. See, that's a pun I do like. You know? I will leave right now.
That's it? No end credit scene? What the heck? So yeah, everybody, that was the Meg watch party. I love this movie, man. I genuinely think that this movie is very underrated. I think that it's a ton of fun. It gives people exactly what it is that they want in a fun summer shark blockbuster. And honestly, The Shallows. Now, if you're looking for a more serious shark movie, yeah, The Shallows is definitely scarier because it's Blake Lively versus this great white shark, and there's some very intense moments in that. And I mean, I think that The Shallows is great. But if you're looking for just a fun, action-packed, shut off your brain on a fun summer day, literally throw on the Meg and you've got a great afternoon out of it. So I think this movie's great. I'm very much looking forward to the second one. The second one looks just as cheesy, if not cheesier, which with this movie, give me all the cheese, you know, give us all the fun. I'm ready for it. So that's my thoughts on the Meg. Des, what are your thoughts on the Meg?
I think it is a fun time. Pretty much everything you said. It's a good popcorn summer movie, and it's a fun one to add into the rotation of all the other shark ones. And it adds something that's a little bit different, you know. And yeah, I agree with Brett. I give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I think
we all give it 3.5? Because I just gave it 3.5 as well.
Yeah, it's just it's a fun little time, and this is the kind of cheese that I enjoy. because it is cheesy, but at least it's still well crafted, you know?
Yeah.
That's my main problem with Sharknado. I was talking about that earlier. It's not even the concept of the movie. It's not the acting even. It's just like everything that surrounds that in Sharknado ruins it for me because it looks so cheap. But this one, with it being like a bigger budget and it's still silly, it's a fun time. This I enjoy because there's still, it's not like an eyesore to look at. That's my main gripe with Sharknado, I think. So yeah. But I'm looking forward to the second one. I'm really excited to watch it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's going to be a fun time. I mean, if it's anything like the trailers is showing us, I think we're in for a pretty stellar time, and I'm sure Jonas is going to be even more tired of these sharks by the end of, especially because like you get the freaking you have all three of them. Like this movie, yeah, there's two of them. But it's like you take out the one, and then the other one appears, and then it's just that solo shark for the remainder of the movie. In this next one, you actually see all three of them at one point, just like literally going towards the beach or whatever. So it's definitely going to be, like you were saying earlier, it's going to be amped up. The sequel tends to be bigger. And they definitely looked like they went big on this one, especially with a movie called The Meg. So yeah, Des, any other thoughts that you have on the movie?
Nope. Fun time.
Cool. What do you got up and coming here over the next week?
We have our Scream 6 Drink Along Friday.
Yeah, we do.
And I think that's it.
Nice. Tomorrow night, I will be on Good Real Hunting's channel. I'm going to be watching my original film Sally on that, and then we're also doing the Saw watch party, so that's tomorrow night. Friday night we have the Scream 6 drink along, which I'm very, very much looking forward to. And then Fear Freaks will be sometime next week. So yeah, be on the lookout for a new episode of Fear Freaks next week. If Destiny does end up seeing Talk to Me, perhaps we will be doing a episode on that. That would be fun because I do want to talk about Talk to Me for a fact. So that's what we got up and coming. Thank you guys so much for an excellent chat room tonight. I saw that there was a lot of engagement, there was a lot of discussion, which is what we absolutely love to see. That tells us that you guys are enjoying being here, and that is what truly does matter at the end of the day. So with all that being said, everyone, post your guys' comments down below. Let us know, what do you guys think of the Meg? Do you guys love it? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys kind of find it somewhere in the middle? Be sure to leave those thoughts, and we will see you guys this upcoming Friday for the Fear Freaks bonus episode. We have a special guest joining us. My buddy Misael Barrientos is joining us on Friday night to do the drink along, so it'll be great to have him on, and we will see you guys then. Have a great rest of your guys' week, and come ready to drink this Friday. Good night, guys.